Once again, welcome to my lecture after some break. Today we are going to discuss about the sausage making, and also along with that we will explain all the machineries required. As we all know, sausage is a very well known and popular meat product. So actually it is a comminuted meat product because this product is made after grinding the meat. So such products are called comminuted meat products, and this is very popular in Western countries, and nowadays it is becoming popular in India also. Different kind of sausages from different countries are now available in the supermarkets in India nowadays. So there are different kind of sausages. Those things we have discussed in earlier theory classes. It could be like smaller size or bigger size. It could be sold raw, frozen, or cooked. Sometimes it is smoked and cooked, and sometimes there are fermented sausages. So in the making of sausage, several important machines are required. First thing is a bandsaw or meat cutting bandsaw for cutting the frozen meat. In bulk, we need to have frozen meat, and that has to be cut through a bandsaw, which I am going to explain next. After that, we need a meat grinder or mincer. So several different kind of meat mincer and their operations in video will be shown in this. And after that we need the bowl chopper. So the mincer does a first grinding, then the second grinding happens in the bowl chopper, where first we make an emulsion. So in the preliminary stage the proteins are extracted, then the fat is emulsified, and after that seasonings and spices or binders are added, so which we will see later. And after that, once we get the batter, we need to do the stuffing. So sausage means it is stuffed or filled into either natural casing or artificial casing. So you can see one machine here in the left side. So that stuffing job is done with this machine. After that it goes for packing or cooking. So sometime raw sausages can be sold, or sometime it will go for cooking and smoking. And for this there are a lot of modern machines where the linking is done automatically, and after that peeling also is done automatically. There are such machines, everything we are going to see here. And finally after peeling we go for packing. So we can see the peeled sausages in the right side photo. So hope it will be very useful for all. This is the first machine I am going to show. This is called meat cutting band saw. It is almost similar like the saw used in sawmill for wood slicing. So this machine is used for cutting the sheep, goat or pig or beef carcasses, to cut them, especially in sheep, goat and pig, and in other big cuts from the beef can be cut. This is useful for cutting the meat with bones and making the large cuts, and this is also useful for cutting the frozen meat. So in the next video we are going to see a machine under operation supplied from the Dadox. This particular machine is from KT. There are several other companies. Here is the another machine, we can call it meat cutter or meat shredder. Here this machine is used for shredding the frozen large bulk of meat, the large packets of frozen meat which can be shredded into pieces. Then this can be used either for mincing purposes, or it can be used for making the restructured meat products. We are going to see a video next about the operation of this meat cutter machine. Now we will see about meat mincer or meat grinder. This particular machine is very common and important for making comminuted meat products. So comminuted meat products means they are first grinded and then they are made into emulsion or sometime coarse emulsion. So this machine is one of the essential requirement. This is coming in different shape and size prepared by many companies. In this picture we are seeing a machine prepared from the Mandal in Germany. Most of the European countries there are very good machines of meat mincing. We are going to see the video of some such machines. This is a large capacity meat grinding machine from Dedox company of France, which we could see the operations here. Here we are seeing another most important machine for making the comminuted meat products, particularly for fine grinding and also for making the meat emulsion. So for making the comminuted meat products, generally we make emulsion. Sometime without emulsion also we can mix everything and make comminuted meat products. So this machine, which we call bowl chopper or sometimes silent cutter, it has got very sharp blade. It has a bowl which moves horizontally and the blades move vertically. So there is a two-way action. So there is a very fine chopping of the meat at initial stage. Later it is used for mixing other ingredients like fat or binders, extenders, spices, etc. So these details we have discussed in my earlier lecture, how to make comminuted meat products. Here I am focusing only about the machines and how it works. So we are going to see some of these details in other pictures also. This is the first phase of operation for making the meat emulsion. So initially meat is to be ground or minced, then it is kept in the bowl, and over that the salt, sugar, phosphate, all curing ingredients are added along with water, and then it is chopped and mixed nicely to prepare a slurry or matrix for the next stage for adding fat and making the emulsion. This is the second step where the first the meat is nicely chopped along with water and salt, sugar, phosphate, and a slurry is made. Over that the minced fat is added. Now it will be thoroughly and nicely mixed with fine cutting, and that makes a kind of meat emulsion or a batter. Here we can see the final mix after the fat is mixed with the ground meat, and it makes a kind of emulsion which will become more white in color. After this we can add other spices and condiments and run for one more phase to get the final batter. And that batter is used for making different kind of meat products. Either it could be patties or nuggets or sausages. So that phase is called shaping or forming, and it can be done manually or machines. There are different kind of machines for patty forming or machines for nugget forming or machine for sausage forming, which we are going to see later. Now we will show you the important machines for sausage making. Sausage is one of the very common and popular meat product in Western countries, and it is gaining momentum in India also, becoming very popular. In this sausage making, first we need to have mincer and bowl chopper to make the batter. After that we need the stuffing machine or sausage filler, we are going to see two different machine for sausage filling here.
PHX 15, PHX 25. Our 1525 litre pushers are new generation machines that conform to the new EC standard. They are entirely made of 1810 stainless steel, even the lid and piston. The lid can be effortlessly opened and closed. It can even be removed for washing by hand or in the dishwasher. The single-piece molded lip seal ensures a perfect seal between the cylinder and lid. The piston can also be easily removed for washing in the dishwasher. All accessories, horn, clamping nut, levers, handles and toggle levers are made of stainless steel to ensure that they do not deteriorate over time. The toggle lever can be folded away when the machine is not in use. The machine is perfectly sealed. The hydraulic circuit is closed and the electrical components are protected inside a sealed case.
Here we could see the sausage filler with a smaller capacity with a less automatic control. Whereas the next one we are going to see the larger capacity with more control and programmable features.
Torcedo. The torcedo pusher is used to make sausages of constant weight. Its cylinder can hold 32 liters, corresponding to about 30 kilos. Its touchscreen can be used to select the weight of each sausage, select the number of twists between each sausage, calibrate according to material density, time the portion and twisting, dose without torsion, work in automatic mode without using the toggle lever, work in continuous thrust mode. It can produce up to 200 portions per minute. All electrical equipment is standard items coming from Schneider. The rotor and the piston are easily removed for cleaning. The set can be cleaned with a hose. The screen is protected for high-pressure cleaning.
Now we will see the next stage, that is clipping, or earlier we used to call it linking. So after the batter, it is filled into the casing, mostly nowadays in the synthetic casing or in natural casing. After filling, it has to undergo linking or clipping to make the separate units. So we are going to see the automatic linking system in this video. Now after the clipping or linking, the sausages goes for cooking or by smoking or different option of cooking by steaming or smoking and cooking together. So all these details we have discussed in earlier lectures. So here it is the peeling. So we are talking about the machines. So there are machine for automatically peeling the sausages, which we are going to see in the next video. This is a small capacity, somewhat manual for peeling of sausages. And the next one we are going to see bigger capacity, more automatic in large capacity. So now we are at the end of this lecture. So now I am going to sum up once again the whole lecture. So here we have explained about the sausage making along with different kind of machines. So it is a comminuted meat product. First there is mincing or grinding with the help of mincer. But before that the meat should be in a frozen condition which will be very hard. So for cutting such frozen meat, first we need to use the band saw. After that it goes for grinding or mincing, and after that it goes to bowl chopper where the proteins are extracted and fats is emulsified, and then the binders and seasonings are added. So that makes the ready batter. Now this batter should be filled or inserted into the casing, either natural or artificial, and after that filling it may go for smoking, cooking, or simply raw sausage. And sometime we can go for fermented sausage, for which we need to add culture and hold it. So there are so many differences. After filling there will be linking or clipping, and then after cooking we can remove the sausage. If it is synthetic or artificial casings, it has to be removed, whereas if it is natural casing there is no need to remove, it is normally edible. So after this cutting the links we can make the packing, or in case of synthetic casing after removing the peels we can do the packing.